Hello YouTube, this is TeamNeoKuriboh and I'm bringing you a tournament report slash deck profile of the deck I took to a UDS and placed 5th and got the pin and the lanyard, which I actually really like this lanyard. It's a nice lanyard. I like the pin too. Alright, so I played Yang Zing's MetalFoes and it seemed to do fairly decent. I played, for the first round I played a Bujin player. The next one I played a MetalFoes. The next one I played another MetalFoes. The fourth I played a Paleozoic. And then for the final one I played another MetalFoes. I beat one of the MetalFoes, I beat the Bujin, I tied one of the MetalFoes, and I beat the Paleozoic, and then I lost to the final MetalFoes player. 2-1, I OTK'd him, he OTK'd me, and then on the third one he just outplayed me. And so I placed 5th. If I didn't tie the second, or it was a third match, then I would have been in the cut for top 4 and I could have placed first. But unfortunately I wasn't, because they only did top 4 at my regionals. Alright, so let's get right on to the profile. 3 Jiaotao, Darkness of the Yang Zing. This guy is absolutely insane. He makes 3 Baxias in 1 turn if you have a MetalFoes in your hand. And plus, he's a dark tuner, so you can go into like Bleeze and Void Ogre. 3 Chuin, Light of the Yang Zing. This is another main tuner that is really helpful because you can, when Yang Zing is destroyed, you can special summon it from the graveyard. It makes for another name and all of that fun stuff. 3 Zephyr Nui. Some people run it at 2. I like it at 3 because I find sometimes I open with him and I have to discard him for the YOLO with Jiaotao. And then I'm stuck because somewhere down the line I get stuck, or it's just nice to have a third. 2 Suwani, 2 Bien, 2 Bixie, and 1 Zafraxi. This was mainly a side out card. It was useful, but it was honestly just another name and a level 3. I might cut this for a third BN, because a third BN, there was times when I ran out of BN and I actually would have won the match that I tied if I had a third BN. That's it for your Yang Zings. Next we are running 3 MetalFoes Silvered. I like the 3 because he's a level 3 if you need to synchro for a Danelong with him. 3 MetalFoes Stealing. It's your opposite scale. 1 Volflame. This is also practically a side out card. I honestly would probably cut it for another Yang Zing name or like a Yang Zing Path. But it was just a MetalFoes name, and sometimes it was nice to have the pop if I didn't have any other MetalFoes. 3 Terratop. This card was absolutely awesome to make Danelong. You could search either Red Die or take Tomborg, and both were really nice today. Not today, but at the tournament. On to the spells. We ran 2 Instant Fusion because Norden is really nice to make a Danelong or an Amades because you can go into Tzolk'in. I ran 1 Path. I thought about bumping it up to 2. There was times where I needed it 2, but for the most part 1 was alright. 1 Soul Charge because you can just further your plays and make stupid boards. 1 MetalFoes Fusion because this is a nice little draw card. Because if you already have your scale, you can just set this, pop it with your Baxia, and then draw a card with it. 1 Upstart because it's a 39 card deck. Actually, I went with a 41 card deck, but so it's a 40 card deck. You could have cut this, but yeah. 3 9 Pillars. card's absolutely awesome. You can search it, and it's good against Totally Awesome. All you have to do is activate Dark Hole with a Suwani or any Yang Zing on the field. They try to negate Dark Hole with Totally Awesome, and then you play 9 pillars, and they can't chain anything to it. 1 strike and 1 warning, just for extra negation. And then 2 combination, because it's part of your combo. And then there's 3 Baxia. This card's awesome, and it sends cards back to the deck. Nothing better than that. I went 2 Denlong. The games where I summoned him, I had a lot easier time. He's just so good. He has 3 effects for no reason, and I love it. 1 Yazi and 1 Cheofeng. Both are really nice. The Cheofeng I didn't use at all at the tournament because all I played was MetalFoes, and they have no effects, and so it was okay. I probably could have made it with a Fire Suwani if I had the chance to, and then stopped all of their fusions, but the Denglong and the Baxia are more viable options most of the time, but that might have been nice to make. Yazi's there because he helps cycle cards, he pops, and he floats too, and he's non-targetable if you have to sit on him. Void Ogre, Bleeze, and Crystal Wing for your Tzolk'in targets. Now these 2 you can get out with regular Synchro, but you want to get them out with Tzolk'in because you can. And I was able to actually pick up a Crystal Wing at the tournament because from my tournament pack I pulled a ulti Swap Frog, and the dude sitting next to me was like, I'll give you a Crystal Wing for your Swap Frog right now. And I was like, okay. I think I made out because this is going to continue to go up. 1 Herald of the Arclight. 1 Armades. The Paleozoic player was actually fairly surprised that I was playing it. He's like, Armades? And I'm like, yep. And it actually helped. I could just attack straight into Toad, and he's like, well, shit. Tzolk'in, the Hope Harbinger, and the Elder Entity Norden. And that was it for the extra deck. I hope you guys really like my deck profile. And leave a comment, like, and subscribe. See you guys in the next video.